about this survivor lineup? This is quite interesting.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. We're actually going to see Patient. I believe this is going to be a red church map. So using Patient here is a little bit risky. There are a few areas where Patient can be good, like pulling themselves into the wedding area over that fence. And there's a few good walls that they can utilize. But it looks like we're going to see the top broken spawn here from the breaking wheel, which means the closest survivor is in the bottom broken area. Unfortunately, breaking wheel getting stuck on a few objects here. Immediately, you see these survivors rotating towards the windows to avoid any sort of spike damage from that wheel. And already a good start for Legacy. No one has taken any spikes, and the game already is underway.
Actually, the wheel just passed by the mechanic, which is, as expected, the top target. So him doing that just means that she will be able to place her doll correctly so that they can get started on the decoding. Doesn't really focus on one target, but instead finds the priestess here inside the church and having a bit of a struggle landing those spikes in, but is able to land one and just another and will be able to down this priestess.
Yeah, the only downside here is always going to change targets yet again, going for the mechanic's doll here. Good communication from the Legacy survivors for the bot to transition away, and they've been able to make it to the spell. There's the blink, and he does use the blink on the bot to get that down.
Interesting decision on the part of PPT Hunter here, using blink to down the mechanic's doll, because now it's gonna take just another, oh wow, was able to spot her right there. He should be able to take note of that location, because now he's gonna be able to chase the mechanic here at back broken. Struggling a bit with maneuvering the wheel here, but I'm really excited to see how he is able to manage this first chase.
Beautiful jukes from the mechanic, not giving up anything too free here. Does have one spike on them already, but keep in mind the breaking wheel has already used their blink. There is no blink available, so once you get this second spike, which they are able to do here, they're still going to have a hard time getting this mechanic down. You have to trap them, and there is no CRL available. It looks like, trying to push for this portal here. Can they make it through the portal and to the world portal as well? Beautiful play from Legacy.
A nicely placed portal here. Beautiful coordination from the part of Legacy, because that was able to create distance, but again, this is the breaking wheel, a high mobility Hunter already finding the mechanic here at the side of the red carpet, and notes that the forward is in the area and may potentially harass him if he can't deal with him this early in the game. So now it's going to be up to the breaking wheel here to manage the situation, because this can be a menace. The forward can be a menace in the red carpet area because of his football.
Absolutely. Looks like the forward's gonna stun. Oh, so the mechanic can use their self-heal. Excellent communication from Legacy. The mechanic is now back into Graveyard. This is the best hiding area on the map, so this is an incredible position for Legacy, and they're not able to get the down as well. Mechanic's still alive here. 3 Cypher machines already remaining. Mechanic's gonna try to transition to these next pallets, but most likely will take 2 spikes.
That's right. This is actually a pretty good area to contain the breaking wheel, especially because there are a lot of walls to go around. But again, this is a breaking wheel, very strong Hunter, and is now able to cheer the mechanic. And do note that the doll doesn't have much left in it, and it's just really a click away from expiring.
So what's going to happen is they're going to go ahead and leave the doll, most likely, just so it can feed Tinnitus at any point throughout the match. It looks like we're going to see, I believe that's the, forward's going to come in for this rescue. Had 2 spikes on him, but the breaking wheel getting a little bit aggressive, trying to push for extra spikes on other survivors, allowing for this free rescue. 1 Cypher machine remaining. They can use this full presence in the snap, but the forward's still in the vicinity to harass the last Cypher machine. Oh, they're going to pop the Cypher!
Oh wow, and now we are pushing for the end game. Everybody needs to make for the gate, and now the end game is starting here at the red carpet area. Somebody is already opening that gate while the forward is trying to provide as much support for his teammates.
you really see the downside of going for breaking wheel on a map like Red Church. There's so many of these like really strong windows that the survivors can utilize, and that's really causing the breaking wheel a hard time to get these downs. They were to see that hook. Oh, misses the hook unfortunately, and that's going to allow for the breaking wheel to get the down on the patient.
That's actually a really good terror shock right there, and that will allow breaking wheel to be able to cheer one survivor. But then again, they could just make it out through that gate if the breaking wheel is not able to provide that pressure in time.
Beautiful play from the breaking wheel getting that trap. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter. He still gets that rescue off. There's the portal setup for the patient. Can he get the exit game? Snap up. No, he's not going to get them in time. And the forward now is kind of stuck here, though. He's going to use that football. He got the gate.
My goodness.
And that's it. Tricks that come into play on this server, which is one of the things I really like about it. We also are going to see Cowboy and Painter. Painter definitely makes sense. Is a good kiting character, can help support kites. The Cowboy is a little bit interesting. Looks like we're going to have the church window spawn from the Bloody Queen, which means the closest survivor spawns towards that back gate as well as Shack. We see the Mind's Eye using that cane tab to reveal the location of the Bloody Queen, and it looks like they're going to head straight over towards the Shack area.
That's right, and if Alien is playing his cards right, of course somebody will be at the Shack, but I was kind of hoping he'd find the Mind's Eye first, but looks like the Mind's Eye will be safe for now. Wow, lands that hit already right off the bat here at the back gate area, and there are 2 survivors here in this area, by the way.
You see the Seer go for the ball, gets the hit on the Seer as well. 2 injuries for Alien right out the gate here with only 1 mirror being utilized. He does know that the Cowboy is right here because of this trail, so he's going to go ahead, use the mirror image on this Cowboy to secure the down, unless they go for the Owl. No Owl available, looks like, and we're going to see a quick down for Alien with the Seer injured as well before his trade's even online. This is a beautiful start for iAlien.
That's right, especially because this is actually a far chair from the rest of the survivors. They do have to manage a heal on the part of the Seer. I'm not sure if all of them are bringing Tide Turner, but it looks like it's going to be up to the Painter at this moment to try to pull off the rescue since he's the closest. But look at iAlien just providing this pressure on that Cypher right there. Here's that Painter as we expected.
iAlien waiting it out, trying to force a rescue after half. Goes for the charge attack, gets the hit, but still... Oh, we get the rescue. Was it after half? I think it might have gone after. I'm not actually sure. Is going to get the double hit on the Painter, though. That's very important. You get that double hit on the rescuer character, and now you can down this Cowboy with a mirror image. 2 survivors will be going down, which means 1 less survivor is going to be decoding, slowing down that Cypher rush. Alien still has Blink available for the later game. This is just incredibly strong. Oh, goes for the blink.
Was barely able to make that hit. And
the Owl.
The Owl has been given by the Seer to the Cowboy just to extend his kite, but the mirror is active and on point. And now the Cowboy is down once more. iAlien just staying on top of it, bringing his A game, cheering the Cowboy here at the graveyard area. Outstanding job on the part of LCY.
And that rescue was just after half, so it looks like Alien has a quick survivor returning to the manor here, which is exactly what you want to see. Already securing the win of round 1 for Legacy. Let's see how many extra points he gets. Beautiful mirror on the Seer as well from across the wedding area. He's going to be able to switch places and gets the down with the same mirror image.
Oh my goodness, the use of those water mirrors are just amazing. They are really perfectly placed. It looks like iAlien's got he's got the map in his head. He knows it like the back of his hand. He knows where to place those mirrors. And look at this Cypher progress already. A lot of pressure on the part of PPT here. And now look, Bloodmass is on the move while the Mind's Eye is left roaming the map, trying to get these ciphers going as much as possible. Oh, there's that nice use of that painting right there, and that guarantees a safe rescue on the part of the Painter.
Looks like the Painter's going to try to body block a hit here, but it's not really going to matter because the mirror image is still here for Alien. He can actually just take a free hit on the Painter and then mirror the Seer and get the down. Let's see if he's able to avoid these hits. It's such a hard area. Good jukes from the Seer. He's going to switch places, and he should be able to get the down with this hit right here. And there it is.
There was that sandwich situation that is quite frequent. A really annoying move on the part of the Blood Queen here. Oh, amazing decisions on the part of Alien, because look at these ciphers. Still 2 remaining. There's still much to work with. But look at the Mind's Eye already on the move. Looks like she's going to be doing the rescue this time.
All right, yeah, it looks like Mind's Eye the only survivor able to save here, unfortunately, for PPT, because everyone else is injured. There is the rescue, no Tide Turner available. Can he get the hit on the Seer? Good move from the Seer, not to throw down that pallet too soon. And oh, beautiful bait from Alien, juking into the pallet and pulling back, getting that swing off on the Seer. He's going to be sent back to the manor here. 2 Cypher Machines still remaining and 2 injured survivors. Alien might try to mirror the Painter here and get a free hit. There it is, but good communication from the survivors to tell the Painter to leave that Cypher early.
Right, because Alien is going to want to put pressure on that Cypher. Who knows which Cyphers are already having really great progress. And although this is visible to the Hunter, everything is just really intense right here with the Seer securing that kill. So it looks like they've also found the location of the dungeon. So the best case scenario here would be just get somebody out there, and that's if Alien doesn't find both of them first.
If you're the PPT survivors here, you're going to take this time to heal up. You know that Alien doesn't really know where you are currently, so they're going to go ahead and heal up to get themselves to full health. They don't have to rush down any Cypher Machines here because there's no, there's no pressure being applied. Alien doesn't know where the survivors are. Maybe getting, does get Tinnitus here, so let's see if he's able to locate them. Good game sense from Alien to check out this area. Can he find these survivors healing back here? And it looks like they were able to get the heal off on the Mind's Eye.
That's right. It looks like what they're trying to manage at this point, though, finds the dungeon, knows where to defend, because it looks like Alien knows what these guys are planning. Okay, he wants to know. He wants to deny them that dungeon escape, and that's why he's staying in this general area just to make sure that nobody gets out. There are 2 ciphers remaining. It's quite. It's not really. The possibility of priming that last cipher is quite slim. So it's just gonna be a game of chase now between Alien and the last remaining ciphers. But look at the Mind's Eye right here, pulling off this really sneaky hiding tactic right here, doing his best to hide and remain hidden from Alien, because it looks like Alien will try to transition towards the other side of the map to find a target. Wow.
Beautiful gameplay from the Mind's Eye there, just staying out of vision. I think Alien might be able to locate them here. Does he see? No, still doesn't see the Mind's Eye. I think he has caught onto the trail here, so he's able to use that mirror, get the hit on the Mind's Eye. Again, still 2 ciphers remaining. Even if the Painter manages to pop one of these Cypher Machines, they're still going to need an entirely another Cypher. So this is looking like a 4-person elimination for Alien with Bloody Queen, which is not one of the Hunters you would typically see being able to do such things.
That's right. Actually, him finding the Mind's Eye right here is basically sealing the deal already. But who knows? They might be able to pull off something just to be able to get out that dungeon, because Alien is not gonna chair. I don't think he's gonna chair her. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. So the game plan here is to chair the Mind's Eye and deny the rescue, because of course you cannot rescue from a Blood Queen if you are at half health. So the Painter will just need to tough it out and try to take it to the dungeon. But look, Alien already staying on top of it, predicting that plan and going toward the dungeon just to, to be able to deny that dungeon escape.
Yeah, I think Alien knows he's got time to go ahead and look for this Painter. Most Mind's Eyes will typically bring snooze, which means they sit on the rocket chair for a lot longer than other survivors, just because they're the first chase targets. Painter able to make a sneaky rescue here, so
wow.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If you're the Painter here, I actually think that it might have been better to let the Mind's Eye die and try to push for that dungeon escape, because there's no way for them to really get a tie anyways. It looks like Alien's going to continue after this Mind's Eye here. Just going to try to get them down. Most likely will leave them slugged at this point since they've already been on chair. That leaves a lot less time to try to find that Painter before the dungeon opens. So good job for the Mind's Eye, though, containing this Bloody Queen, making them use at least one more mirror image.
That's right. This is a strong... Oh! Terror Shock. Nicely timed Terror Shock on the part of Alien here. it's gonna take a while for the Mind's Eye to heal up. So I'd best share this Mind's Eye and just get on with it. So now Bloodmast already trying to make for the dungeon. Oh wow, nice use of teleport. Great decision making on the part of iAlien here. But looks like history is about to repeat himself. The Bloody Mask seems to be going for the rescue for the Mind's Eye right here. Wow. Valiant effort.
Yeah, definitely. The only downside is if you let this Mind's Eye expire, you can use that painting to reach the dungeon. I think Painter should be pushing for a dungeon escape here. Will they actually... Oh, they're going to go for the rescue.
Oh, wow. All right. So, extending the game just right now with that rescue. So, iAlien is just going to have to do it all over again because it doesn't seem to be difficult for him with these placement of mirrors. Look at them trying to still manage a heal. Look at the effort on the part of these survivors. They're really giving it their all. They're really doing their best here. And that is something to be admired, I think, Eli, because look, they're just not giving it up. And here is that second painting. Finally, we see it come into play, but that leaves the Painter with no more resources, and now he is down. Wow.
Yeah, beautiful mirror image there from iAlien. No more, as you said, resources here for the survivor side. So we're gonna see the Painter be on the share. I think Painter still has a full share time available. Yeah, so he's got plenty of time to look for this Mind's Eye. And this is actually a little bit better than sharing the Mind's Eye for Alien here because, one, the Mind's Eye is dead on share, but also sharing that Mind's Eye early on means you have to chase a Painter with a painting. And the Painter's already used up that painting, which means all you have to do is chase Mind's Eye, which is known to be one of the weakest kiters in the game because of that slow vaulting speed, because of that slow pallet throwing speed. Alien's going to go ahead and search out this Mind's Eye. We've seen the Mind's Eye do a very good job of hiding throughout this match, but it's only a matter of time if Alien keeps looking in this area.
That's actually something to be admired, but we do know that if the Painter does fly back to the manor, the crows are going to start to fly on top of the Mind's Eye, and iAlien will be able to spot her right off the bat. And this is actually quite disadvantageous because the dungeon is at the other side, and it's going to be really difficult to make it towards that other side without getting spotted. So I think iAlien is just going to wait for the Mind's Eye to make her way to the dungeon. But like I said, these crows are about to be activated, and iAlien will spot the Mind's Eye.
Yeah, one thing the Mind's Eye could have done is they could have touched that middle broken cipher machine to prevent themselves from getting crows, but instead they are going to try to go a little bit aggressive here, pushing for that dungeon. Unfortunately, it's not going to pay off here. Alien is going for the trap. There's the mirror image hit and the down on the Mind's Eye, securing a 4-person elimination. That is a 10-0 lead here for Legacy right out the gate. Beautiful gameplay from both the Survivor and Hunter side.
That's right. I mean, the valiant effort of these. That's right. And although you did mention that it could be Arms Factory, could it also be that the map is actually Leo's memory? Because we do have that factory there as well. And if so, wow. Okay, here we are at the Arms Factory, as you predicted. A really good prediction on your part there, Eli. And here we are at the triple pallets with the patient trying to contain the breaking wheel. Wow, well, we weren't expecting this, but here it is. This is really interesting because, like you said, it's really hard for a breaking wheel to maneuver himself here in this map with all these windows and high areas.
Yeah, we're gonna see the breaking wheel speed up, trying to get that first spike. Good job from the breaking wheel to get that first spike again. This is such a difficult area. There's just so many challenging areas for breaking wheel to deal with. This is actually really not one of the easier ones for this map, just because there's no windows, but there's so many pallets you have to navigate around in the patient. Tokyo here doing a very good job avoiding every single spike thus far. And yeah, breaking wheel. Oh, another good juke from the patient as well, avoiding every single one of these spikes. And this is just such an incredible start for Legacy.
That's right, and actually putting myself in the mind of the Hunter, it's not really ideal to be transitioning towards the factory or the shack or even the ruins, because this is the best area where you can chase somebody. This is already the easiest area, as you said. A really good point right there, Eli. But look at Tokyo just doing his best here and killing it with this first kite. Already 3 ciphers remaining. 2 ciphers have already been popped, which is really good on the part of Legacy right here. Do you think Do you think the breaking wheel should now switch targets at this point?
At this point, it's tough. You can't really afford to, but it looks like they're gonna try to push the female dancer. I think that might be 2 music boxes that are set up there, so Dancer's gonna be very, very fast. And look at that. This is why Dancer is such a strong character against breaking wheel. The slow box actually slows down wheel form, believe it or not, and the fast box makes it so that the Dancer can speed up and avoid this wheel form. It's gonna be so hard for them to get these spikes, and you see that happening here. The Dancer with an incredible amount of speed able to avoid all theirs. There's the second spike, but it's already the breaking wheel way behind in the fight in progress here.
That's right, and if he does chair the Dancer, it'll just be a matter of time before that last cipher is gonna get popped. But still, really good kite on the part of the Dancer right here, just spinning in that sandbag area.
Oh, excellent trap!
Oh, wow, a nice placement of the trap and a nicely done attack on the part of the breaking wheel. But look at the forward already providing support and just buying enough time, because it looks like these ciphers are really
beautiful stun from Green.
A nice stun from the forward, Eli.
Yeah, beautiful stun from Green there. He's going to use that trap. Does get the down on the Dancer, but still has football available. This forward's going to stand in this pallet. Gets the pallet stun to buy a little bit of extra time as well. Already 1 cipher machine remaining. The forward's still in the vicinity. You really see the downside of breaking wheel against forward. Goes for the excitement, which is going to allow him to get that pickup. But I don't think it's going to matter at this point. 1 cipher machine remaining. The forward's probably just going to stun on chair. And he misses the stun, and now he can't stun on chair.
That's right. Now somebody else has to assist in the rescue. But we do know that if a hunter picks up a survivor and carries him, there is almost no attack recovery, and it's going to be really difficult to rescue. So the survivors have to be really careful with. Oh, there's that rescue right off the bat, and it happened right under our noses thanks to the postman. Wow, this is really, really intense right here.
Absolutely. We're going to see the postman go for this rescue. Does take that trap there. All you have to do here is wait for that hit with that rescue. Yeah, there's the hit. And let's see if they pop the cipher. As soon as this breaking wheel goes into wheel form, they will pop the cipher. And I expect it to go off right about now. There it is. And he's going to go ahead and pressure towards this middle area here, but there is a slow box, and you see that the wheel is getting slowed down because of that. No blink available, and he's going to have a very slow time to break this pallet, giving the Dancer a ton of time to transition out of here.
That's right, a nice use of the music box, nicely placed. And look at them just making their way towards that gate. Will the breaking wheel cheer at least one, or will they all get out the gate? This is really, oh my god, I'm on the edge of my seat right here, Eli. Do you think they're all gonna get out? Oh my goodness!
I think they will. There's the hook from the patient to make it out.
But look, I really was not expecting this Ripper also coming out for the first time. Things are really starting to get interesting in this tournament, Eli.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Bomber's not a bad character for when you need to get as many survivor escapes as possible, because you can set up that coffin on the exit gate. So when you chair that survivor, it coffins them to the exit gate, and it can help push for a 4-person escape. It looks like we're going to see the no man's land spawn, is what we call it, from the Ripper here, which means the survivor does spawn in this shack ruins area. All for one acknowledging that. It's going to try to find who's hiding back here. I think that might be the mind's eye, actually.
It is. So now I think All for One is going to really scout this area.
He knows. He knows.
It's a Reaper. That is amazing. So now he's able to land that hit, but that was a regular hit and not a Foggy Blade hit. So now Marinette was able to establish a bit of distance, but the Ripper really is fast on his toes and now is able to catch up with her here at outside the shack area. And let's take note that they're, oh my goodness!
Beautiful Foggy Blade.
Foggy Blade. Wow, amazing aim on the part of All for One here. Already sharing his first survivor with 5 ciphers remaining. This is looking good for All for One.
Yeah, very good position for Legacy here. Looks like we're going to see, I think that's the Prospector coming in for rescue. Typically, you won't see Tide Turner being used on Prospector. Gets the Foggy Blade on the Prospector, which means he's not able to go for a rescue. There's the charge attack and the down before the magnet can activate. And instant down on the Mind's Eye, plus a down on the Prospector. We're going to see the Gravekeeper try to perform a rescue here, but it's going to have to be after half, possibly, it looks like. Let's see if, yeah, after half rescue there. This is very good for All For One. He's going to go for the Foggy, force the Gravekeeper out of Shovel, and try to make him rescue as early as possible.
So that was really a good Foggy Blade hit, but then it happened while the... Oh my goodness!
No time.
All For One is just such a fast worker right here, giving them no time to decode and even rescue. But look, the Mind's Eye is actually able to transition towards a stronger area that could be favorable for her because she can see through these walls. But will she be able to extend? Oh my
Beautiful
goodness!
Foggy sight.
It's like All For One isn't even allowing us to finish our sentences. Just moving so fast. These Foggy Blades are so on point. He doesn't miss. Wow, I'm really impressed here. Look at this. 5 ciphers remaining. The pressure is immense on the part of PPT here.
Yeah, this is already Legacy has secured their win. All For One only needed to get that 1 kill, was able to do it. And it looks like, you know, All For One is known to be one of the very good game sense hunters in NAU. He's known to have very good game sense, and he acknowledges these survivors are probably healing, has found where they're healing as well. That's a very good, very intelligent play from him. Gets the Foggy Blade, no attack recovery hit. Can he get the follow-up on the Embalmer before he reaches the pallet? Goes for that charge attack and just misses. Beautiful job for the Embalmer to stay alive.
That's right, and it's amazing how much he exercises discipline on not making those Foggy Blades hit. I mean, not making those normal hits. Oh, wow. Look at All For One. He just, it's like we're not even allowed to talk. I'm just gonna finish this match really quick. You don't even need to cast this. I'm done. Now, all I have to do is take care of these 3 remaining survivors, especially because the Embalmer has already made use of his coffin.
And what All For One was doing there, instead of going for that Embalmer and walking through a pallet, he was waiting for his Foggy Blade. Even if you get pallet stun while going for a Foggy, the Foggy Blade will still register. So that's why he was doing that there. He's going to go ahead and transition after this new character. I think this is the Embalmer, it looks like. Yeah, and he's going to try to get him down as quickly as possible. Full presence plus a Foggy. There's not much the Embalmer can do here, unfortunately. And that is going to be the down. He's going to be placed on the rocket chair. The survivors have gotten to full health, but still 4 Cypher machines remaining. I don't think there's much chance of them finishing them anytime soon.
That's right. With this amount of ciphers to work with, there really is a slim chance to be able to prime a last cipher. But now here is once again the Prospector trying to go in for the rescue. But do note that he wasn't bringing Tide Turner to begin with, so probably he was expecting to. Was able to avoid that Foggy Blade, and there was a nice stun there for a second. Was able to take that hit to do a rescue, and now will try to provide as much support to the Embalmer just to be able to get away from this area.
Looks like he's trying to remove this magnet here, trying to get this Embalmer down. I would like to say very good job. Wow, beautiful Foggy Blade through the wall there to get the hit on the Embalmer. Excellent rescue from the Prospector, able to dodge that Foggy Blade. All For One getting a little bit aggressive with that Prospector, taking advantage, making that rescue, but unfortunately for the PPT survivors, it's not going to matter. 3 Cypher machines still remaining, 2 survivors eliminated from this match. All For One already secured Legacy the win here, but is going to try to push, of course, for as many points as possible. And again, acknowledging these survivors are probably over near Shack, dropping a couple peepers here to gain some more map vision, and has spotted out, I think this is the Gravekeeper over in the Shack area.
Okay, so that was my mistake. The Prospector actually did bring Tide Turner, but instead used it for the Embalmer instead of the Mind's Eye earlier in the game. So now the chase continues here at the Shack with the Gravekeeper and the Prospector in this area, trying to contain All For One as best as they can. But in terms of the Cypher progress, it really is quite difficult. Wow, again,
another
with
Foggy.
those Foggy Blades, All For One is just staying on top of it, and another charge attack there. The Gravekeeper Claire is down, and now Black Flag has probably sniffed out the location of the dungeon and will try his best to probably escape through it, if not rescue. But we've seen how accurate All For One can get with these Foggy Blades. It's really almost impossible to rescue from him, especially at half health.
It looks like he's caught onto the trail of the prospect. There's still 3 magnets available, but with a Foggy Blade online here, it's going to be very difficult for him to actually get that down. All for One is going to wait out here, going to get a good angle, and misses the hit. Staying alive there, but is going to get the down on the prospector. That is a 4-person elimination with Ripper, not a hunter you see every day, and he's going to go ahead and place him on the rocket chair, securing that last kill, and that is going to be another 10-0 victory for Legacy here. Yeah, very good job.
The survival